Wanted to find the answer, which is to compare outcomes in a fully vaccinated group to health outcomes in an unvaccinated group. And CDC did that study in 1999. They brought in a team of scientists under a Belgian researcher named Thomas Verstraeten, and they looked at the data. They looked at children who had received the hepatitis vaccine within the first 30 days of life, and compared those children to children who had received the vaccine later or not at all. And they found an 135% elevated risk of autism among the vaccinated children. And it shocked them. They kept the study secret, and then they manipulated it through 5 different iterations to try to bury the link. And, we know how they did it. They got rid of all the older children, essentially, and just had younger children who were too young to be diagnosed. And they stratified the data, and they did a lot of other tricks. And all of those studies were the subject of that kind of trickery.
In 1972, we went to Willowbrook for the first time. These are the conditions we found. This is our exhibit.
At its fully developed and improperly conceived program of releasing mental patients, it's thrust large numbers of people into Long Beach without proper aftercare.
Exhibit B. The first bill case against the state of New York.
I visited the State Institution for the Mentally Retarded, and I think particularly at Willowbrook that we have a situation that borders on a snake pit, and that the children live in filth, but many of our fellow citizens are suffering tremendously because of lack of attention, lack of imagination, lack of adequate manpower.
In 1972, we went to Willowbrook for the first time. These are the conditions we found. This is our exhibit B. The first building we went into was number 6, the B ward, and I was totally unprepared for what we found there. In the large bare room, there was one attendant and perhaps 50 or 60 seriously and profoundly retarded young boys. Many of them were naked, some were smeared with their own feces, all were just rocking back and forth or smashing their heads against the floor and walls.
Von Akzeptanz und von Ausgrenzung, von Integration und von Ausgrenzung. Immer in diesem Spannungsfeld. Das ist nicht nur in Deutschland, ich denke, das ist weltweit so. Aber in Deutschland haben wir das bis zur größten Grausamkeit durchexerziert.
It began in 1808 in the town of Halle, when in an attempt to sound scientific, German Professor Johann Christian Ryle coined a new medical-sounding name, psychiatry.
Hat er versucht, in der Medizin eben zu einem Fach zu machen oder zu einer Disziplin. Und deswegen die Entstehung des Begriffs Psychiatrie aus den beiden Bestandteilen. Psyche, also die Seele, griechisch, und Hiatros, der Arzt.
Ryle hat ja Anfang des 19. Jahrhunderts den Begriff der Psychiatrie sozusagen als Lehre der Geistesverwirrung oder Geisteszerrüttung, wie er es damals genannt hat, aus der Psyche heraus oder genauer genommen aus der Lebenskraft, wie er es bezeichnet hat, heraus beschrieben.